So I've got a new smartwatch. It's this. So this is the Huawei Watch Fit Pro 4. So I've not had it long, I've had it a few days now. I bought it just because I wanted to see what Huawei's about. Quick backstory, I had the Huawei Mate 20, so I've had it quite a few years ago. I had that phone and it was a great phone, but then obviously all the sanctions and stuff that was imposed, Huawei wasn't the same phone company for me, so I couldn't get Google Gmail, I couldn't get Google Photos, all that sort of stuff. So I moved away from Huawei, never went back. So this is my first time going back to the brand. They've been making a lot of smartwatches, a lot of phones still, and there's been a mega resurgence, I would say, with Huawei and with the stuff that they're making. So I wanted to see what it was like and if it could replace this. So this is the OnePlus Watch 2R. I've had it since it came out. Did it come out last year? I think sometime last year. Great watch. Really liked it. And this has been great. And it is great. Still great. Still looks really good. Still looks premium. Feels premium. It looks like a watch. And that's what I really like about the circular face watches. And it's been brilliant. So I thought, let me just pick this up. I bought it. They didn't send it me. I'm too small of a channel for them to send it me. So I picked this up and I've had it a few days now and I've got some thoughts, some good and some not so good. So one of the things that I think is really good is how much it weighs. It's so light. It's sapphire glass, it's titanium, it's aluminium, it's all those good buzzwords. It's really light, it's really strong, and I think you can take it anywhere and pretty much do anything with. It is a fitness watch as opposed to just maybe this wouldn't be classed as a fitness watch as such. So it's got all the tracking, all the sensors and stuff that you could ever wish for. It's got an ECG on it that checks your heart and then it gives you feedback about your pulse and your rhythm and stuff like that. So quite advanced in what it does. But most people, me and myself included, I use it to track my steps, for it to tell me how many calories I've burnt that day and my general heartbeat every now and again when I glance at it, and the weather, what the weather's going to be like. I don't use it for tracking my routes when I'm on walks or when I'm on hikes, or tracking routes when I'm on my bike. That's not what I use watches for, and that's not what I've ever wanted one for, or anything like that. I just wanted it to give me the basics and just to give me a few extra things here and there that I may want to look at. So having a glance at your heartbeat, how much oxygen you've got in your blood, I think that sort of stuff is just stuff that's really good and you can just use as and when you want to use it. It's not something I use every single day. It's got a timer, so that's another thing that I use. Instead of having to pick up my phone, take it out of the pocket or whatever, I can just set a timer on here when I'm cooking. And that's another really good thing, which is a downside that I will come on to. But it does have a lot of cool features. And I think just how it looks is pretty nice, pretty special. And yeah, it's good. I've had it, as I say, a few days and nothing but good really to say about it as yet. So one of the things that I was worried about when I got this, as opposed to a Google Wear watch, was the notifications. What notifications would I get? Would I not get? That sort of thing. And I get most of them. I get WhatsApp messages, I get text messages, obviously phone calls. I can answer calls on this as well. Twitter, Instagram, all those sorts of stuff come up on here, and they work really well. You can see what the message says, see what the notification is if someone sent you something. You can see all that. WhatsApp, you are able to reply, and it does have a keyboard that comes up, so you can type on it and stuff like that. It's not that great. So, but it is good that you can see what someone sent you. That's what I think I was a bit worried about. Would I be able to see messages? And you can on this. So you can see them, you can reply on it, but the keyboard isn't that great. It's not as good as a Wear OS watch. Not good at all. I swipe to text, and I think on a screen that's so small, having swipe is a lot easier than trying to select specific letters on a keyboard, on a digital keyboard. Having swipe to text is a lot easier. But yeah, just being able to see those messages. I was worried I wouldn't be able to see WhatsApp messages. And here in England, I would say we use WhatsApp probably more than a lot of places. I know people in the States and stuff like that don't use WhatsApp as much, but here in England, we're all for it. So glad that you can do that on here. It's a really good feature, really, really good feature. One of the downsides is it's got no AI assistant. So this is a Google Wear OS watch, so it has Google Assistant on it. You just hold the top button and then you can say what you want, ask it questions, that sort of stuff. And that's really good. I did use that quite a lot, and I do use that quite a lot, whether it be on my watch, whether I'm talking to Alexa in the living room or whatever it may be. And this is where Huawei not falls down, but it's no fault to them. Well, maybe it is with the, maybe it is. But yeah, no virtual assistant in England. I'm not sure about other places in the world. But yeah, I can't say set a timer for 15 minutes and then it notifies me when that time is up. That's just not a feature that's possible here in England, unfortunately. Another downside is this button here, the bottom button, not the red one. That would be for your virtual assistant, or if you long press it, it would be for your wallet. That's another thing with this, because it's Huawei. In England, they don't really want anything to do with Huawei. They don't want any of its things in its 5G, blah, blah, blah. It's a long story. Go look back a few years and you'll see the issues with Huawei. But yeah, so there's no wallet on here, which I don't mind. I don't use my wallet on my watch anyway. I don't see it as good that you press the screen against something to make payments and all that sort of stuff. So I don't use my wallet on my watch. I do use it on my phone. That's the normal thing to do, I would say. But because there's no wallet, that's a redundant button other than checking your ECG. And you only do that in an app. So if I just press the button, it brings up activities, activity tracking, that sort of stuff. But if you long press it, there's no function to it, and you can't change that in the settings. That's something that I think Huawei probably should do. Obviously, I think they've missed a trick, especially in countries where you can't use the wallet. Allow people to change what that button can do. Let the long press be something like a quick setting or something like that. But yeah, maybe they'll do it soon, but at the minute, no. But yeah, overall, I would say so far so good with this. The crown is super smooth. I will put some video of me using the crown and how it functions, but super smooth crown. I think the red accent on it is brilliant. That's the reason I went for the black one, because the black one is the only one with the red dial. But it's great. It's great. So far, so good. Battery life is mega. 14 days, they say. Now, most people say that all their watches can do X amount. So I don't expect it to do 14 days with how I use my watch. But 10, I reckon it could do 10 easy. As I've said, I've had it for a few days. I got it on 50% or 55%, something like that. And it's currently on 42. So 42% of me pressing, fiddling, trying everything with it, and it's lasted. So good, 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 good. I've got, yeah, it's really good. Obviously, it's water resistant, it's waterproof, so you can go swimming, you can go diving. It's got a diving mode on here. I don't dive. I don't go in water where I can't see the bottom of the thing. So yeah, swimming pools and shallow sea, I'm all for. I'm not jumping in the ocean, getting bitten by sharks. That's not something I'm into. So yeah, for me, it's good. It's got things like golf modes on here where you can download golf courses. I don't play golf. I've probably been to the driving range 2 times in 10 years. So yeah, I'm not a golfer, so that feature's not for me. but just general sports, fitness, trekking, walking, running, exercise, biking, that sort of stuff. That's what I use it for. And every now and again, I will use the ECG just to make sure my heart's working all right. You never know. So yeah, had it a few days, and so far so good. Really like it. Really like the strap. It's not a standard 22mm strap or anything like that. So you do have to get proprietary straps for it. But I've checked on Amazon and you can get them for £5, £6, £7. So not a big cost if you want to change the strap. But yeah, so far so good. Looks really nice. It's lightweight. It's strong. As I say, sapphire glass. The screen is crystal clear. Very accurate. It pops. It really does pop. Probably can't see it as well on there, and I will do some other video where you can see the screen a lot better. But it's really good watch. So what will I be doing? Selling this, returning this? Time will tell. I'll keep you updated. But this is the Huawei Watch Fit 4 Pro.